Oh, really quick. There's also been a lot of chatter out there about some statements or alluding to our government and branches of the government being in possession of stuff that is not made of human hands. And this chatter's been going on out there. And if you were going to venture to guess, if you were a betting man, is our government in possession of stuff that was not made here on Earth?
So we need to define when you say is our government. When you say our government, are you meaning only those specific officials designated as government officials, or are you also including contractors and any organizations that are affiliated with the United States government?
Yes. The answer is yes, all of the above. We have to include that, and it's very simple for a private company to be doing this research, and then it doesn't fall under FOIA, and secrecy and darkness can prevail. I get that. So, all of the above.
I will say, and I will reiterate what I said before. It is my belief that we are in possession of some very exotic material. I cannot, for very specific reasons, elaborate any further than that.
You brought up Eric Davis earlier, and I want to circle back to this. Eric did make a very profound statement that was quoted in the New York Times by Leslie Kean and Ralph Blumenthal. And that very short quote is a big one, in which he said that he had briefed the United States Senate and told them that we are in possession of craft not of this earth. He said craft. He didn't say parts. He didn't say pieces. He didn't say metamaterials. He literally said flying saucers. Where would he get this information from?
Well, look, Eric's a very good man. Eric is a people get tired of me saying this, but I can say it because I know Eric. He's a hero for this country. He's done things for this country that most people will never even learn about until probably after he's dead. He's an amazing human being, incredibly smart, and had some very significant access. If Dr. Eric Davis tells you something, then he's not lying to you. In fact, if you ever met Dr. Davis, you'll realize he has an interesting little personality characteristic that prevents him from lying. He's one of these super uber smart people, almost savant. He is that intelligent, and for a guy like that, he wouldn't even understand a reason why to lie. There's no reason to lie. So he doesn't even waste his energy even trying to spend time doing that. He operates on a completely different level. This guy, thinks in terms of binary, ones and zeros. Where we get computers to do the work for us, he just kind of does it in his head. That's the kind of guy Dr. Davis is. So I have trusted him implicitly, and I've known over time, based upon my own personal experience, that when he says something, there is evidence to support his observations and his conclusions, and I will leave that there.
Did you ever discuss this with him?
I can't go into that, unfortunately.
Okay. The answer is yes, everybody. I don't need to know what the conversation was about, but in making this kind of statement, the New York Times, I spoke to Ralph Blumenthal about this specifically, is going to vet, and they're not going to put that in, whether it's buried at the bottom of the article or at the top of the article. They are going to vet that source because it's a direct quote, and you can't go there unless they did the due diligence. And it was an an eyebrow raising quote. And one that I think that I know that Ross Coulthard certainly has been interested in that quote, but other journalists just kind of let that go. And it was a very profound statement, Lou. It was just extraordinary. So, listen, I want to thank you for coming on the show tonight.